Aristarchus of Samos was an ancient Greek astronomer and mathematician who presented the first known model that placed the Sun at the center of the known universe, with the Earth revolving around it. He was influenced by Philolaus of Croton, but he identified the central fire with the Sun and put the other planets in the correct order of distance around the Sun. As Anaxagoras before him, he also suspected that the stars were just other bodies like the Sun. His astronomical ideas were often rejected in favor of the geocentric theories of Aristotle and Ptolemy. Heliocentrism. Though the original text has been lost, a reference in Archimedes' book, The Sun Reconnored, describes a work by Aristarchus in which he advanced the heliocentric model as an alternative hypothesis to geocentrism. Archimedes wrote, "You, King Gelon, are aware the universe is the name given by most astronomers to the sphere, the center of which is the center of the Earth, while its radius is equal to the straight line between the center of the Sun and the center of the Earth. This is the common account as you have heard from astronomers. But Aristarchus has brought out a book consisting of certain hypotheses where it appears, as a consequence of the assumptions made, that the universe is many times greater than the universe just mentioned. His hypotheses are that the fixed stars and the Sun remain unmoved, that the Earth revolves about the Sun on the circumference of a circle, the Sun lying in the middle of the floor, and that the sphere of the fixed stars situated about the same center as the Sun is so great that the circle in which he supposes the Earth to revolve bears such proportion to the distance of the fixed stars at the center of the sphere bears to its surface."
Aristarchus suspected the stars were other suns that are very far away, and that in consequence there was no observable parallax, that is, a movement of the stars relative to each other as the Earth moves around the Sun. The stars are much farther away than was generally assumed in ancient times, and since stellar parallax is only detectable with telescopes, his speculation, although accurate, was unprovable at the time. The geocentric model was consistent with planetary parallax and was assumed to be the reason why no stellar parallax was observed. As known, Ptolemy later preferred the geocentric model, which was held for true during the Middle Age. A demonstration of Aristarchus' heliocentric model was given by Seleucus of Seleucia, a Hellenistic astronomer who lived a century after Aristarchus. The fact that Pliny the Elder and Seneca still referred to planets' retrograde motion as an apparent phenomenon suggests that heliocentrism was an accepted theory still by their times. It is a common idea that the heliocentric view was rejected by the contemporaries of Aristarchus. This is due to Gilles Minas's translation of a passage from Plutarch on the apparent phase in the orb of the moon. Plutarch reported that Cleanthes, as a worshipper of the sun and opponent to the heliocentric model, was jokingly told by Aristarchus that he should be charged of impiety. Gilles Minas, shortly after the trials of Galileo and Giordano Bruno, amended an accusative with a nominative and vice versa, so that the impiety accusation fell over the heliocentric sustainer. The resulting conception of an isolated and persecuted Aristarchus still transmitted today. The heliocentric theory was successfully revived by Copernicus, after which Johannes Kepler described planetary motions with greater accuracy with Kepler's laws, and Isaac Newton gave a theoretical explanation based on laws of gravitational attraction and dynamics.